You're listening to the May 22nd, 2022 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Good morning to you. Well, there's some monkey business going on. Many are writing, asking if this latest monkeypox that's going around is Fergus the fungus in disguise. What are your thoughts, please?
And a bright good morning to you, Blossom and all.
Hardly bright outside my house as the rain continues to cause havoc over Queensland. Yet I guess that's another story.
Regarding your question, our thoughts may vary from others, and yet we would say this is more of a hype that is going to die down and go away as soon as it came. Much that has taken place in your world over the last few of your years has taught many lessons to many souls. One is no longer ready to just accept what they are being fed and are recognizing the lies within the propaganda.
So, would you confirm that the monkey disease is not going to see us all in lockdown, swinging our arms and scratching our armpits?
We cannot guarantee that, Blossom. Yet, if we were to do the cards, they would currently give the answer of no. This is not lockdown material. Remember that which is put out there on your internet is immediately spread worldwide, be it a truth or untruth. And that is far more deadly a virus, if we may put it that way.
You may. I'm happy that Fergus hasn't presented itself yet. Although here in Australia, and I believe other parts of the world, the mould is causing much havoc due to the rains. And as we know, this can make people very sick.
So let us look at that. These rains are indeed of a nature that is unnatural. In fact, if you look at your weather systems all over the globe, it is obvious to many now that there has to be something behind the bizarre state of your skies and the sun, wind, rain, and snows that appears from it.
Yes, I think many of us know the weather to be controlled, and certainly here in Queensland the rain is causing so much anxiety for souls. What is its purpose?
For a start, Blossom, we certainly would not call it cleansing rain. In fact, if anything, we would call it dirty rain. That which is leaked into your atmosphere contains many chemicals and health weapons that are designed to maim crops, animals, and indeed the human being, both physically and mentally.
Maim is quite a strong word.
Yet appropriate. Yet there are also other reasons for rains to perpetrate and cause damage and destruction.
Now, to the reader, this may seem unexpected, yet we seem to be having trouble with the flow of our conversation today and yesterday. Any idea why?
The wrong subject, perhaps?
What's a right one?
Upliftment.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Uplift away.
Blossom, we ask that you take into account that our role, alongside yours, is to do just this: to uplift the souls of earth and assist them in leading themselves and others who are lost into a brighter day. For those who choose to inquire about other things, they are able to find their needs from others who bring information through.
Yet, as I said before, you've talked of things like lockdowns, etc., so I don't quite get why we can't always discuss it. Take, for instance, this monkey business.
Did we not answer your question on this matter?
Yes, I guess you did. Yet I seem to get stuck after you said there were other reasons for the rains. For the second time this week, I felt I should abort the mission for the day as the conversation wasn't flowing.
The reason the matter of the rain was halted is because that would take us into areas that would not be in alignment with our cause. Blossom, we ask you to understand, to get to grips with the facts that we do not wish to delve into areas that do not serve the whole.
What a struggle it is today. A no-go. I shall leave this and perhaps pick up again tomorrow. Very annoying, to be honest, as I'd wanted to get it done. Hey-ho, I'll try again tomorrow. Thanks anyway. Okay, it's now tomorrow. Good morning. More and more writing in about the monkey business, mainly due to a rash being one of its symptoms, and you had said a rash was one of the Fergus the fungus symptoms. Just saying.
And, dearest Blossom, we are just saying that we have said our piece on that matter. Let us move forward.
Let's.
In your heart, Blossom, and the hearts of many, there is a desire to see through that which you came to do. So much of that mission is based on a knowing from within.
And as I have said many times, we don't know what that knowing knows, yet we know we know. As ridiculous as that sounds.
Not at all, Blossom. The construction of that sentence is plausible. For this knowing that you know, yet don't know, comes from a place that reaches far deeper than the everyday knowing, that you are here for a reason. As time moves on, through these following times, that knowing becomes stronger. Not that you shall know, yet the feeling of knowing will allow for more understanding of your mission.
So at what point will we know?
We shall confuse you by saying, you already do.
Yep, you confuse me.
You see, dearest Blossom, dearest souls, who have been drawn to our friendship as unified beings in oneness, the knowing is the feeling. So many of you already have this feeling, and as each one becomes more aware of the divine soul self that they are, the more obvious the feeling of knowing becomes. And yet, there will not be a moment of knowing something. It will be a case of, I get it now, because you already have it. It will be a deeper understanding of who you are and why you are here. And that is the knowing.
Okay, so you've said many times in the past, when you get it, yet you're now saying that will not be the case.
Because the getting it is the feeling, and you've got it.
I don't wish to confuse, yet for instance, although not a case of I get it now, I do sort of get it. I have got it, yet getting it seems to change in its depths of understanding as I change in my depths of understanding, if you understand. An odd conversation, yet somehow I'm following it.
You are following it, as are those who walk alongside you on this earth journey, Blossom Goodchild.
Why do you do that? It's odd when the Goodchild comes through.
Our reasons are for frequency purposes that are coded within your name.
That makes sense. It is very rare when I'm asked my name that someone doesn't say, Blossom Goodchild, what a lovely name. To which I reply, thank you. It took a couple of marriages to get there. Yet I digress. Back to knowing what we don't know.
Oh, dearest souls, if we were to have one wish from the wave of a magic wand, it would be for each one to know, to recognize in fullness the real self, the true self, the soul self, the being that you are that comes from afar, the being that volunteered and was chosen to be upon planet Earth during the greatest transformational experience. For if that were to take place now, not in days to come, yet now, for one divine given moment, how your entire life would change instantly.
Yet don't tell me you left your wand in your other handbag. Oh dear, I even made myself laugh out loud with that little gem.
Not only yourself, Blossom, yet many. And that is the joy of you.
Well, how kind. A lovely compliment. It brings me great joy to make others laugh. I consider it to be a blessed gift. We keep digressing. So, would you compare that knowing of our true self with that which one experiences when having a near-death experience?
Very much so. Yet, in truth, one does not have to die, as many in your world term it, in order to experience. In fact, we would say one has to live in order to do so. You are having an experience, a grand experience that expands everything that is, because of it. You can choose how to manipulate this experience in a manner that either serves or does not. That is the wonder of the experience. For it is for each soul to find their way home.
Funny. I was sent a video link from way back entitled just that this very morning. And to my surprise, I was in it. I'll post the link below. So is the knowing that the true recognition of the soul self?
Yes, for within that recognition, within the true self, lies all knowing.
I'm really not trying to be awkward by pursuing this, yet are you saying we cannot know the full knowing until we know the true self?
Correct.
I've a feeling, though, that the true self cannot be witnessed upon planet Earth in its fullness.
Here we must correct you. Your physicality is but another experience that your true self is experiencing. We allow for the knowing that the density within, upon, surrounding your earth can dampen the feelings of the true self. Yet the true self is you. It cannot not be you. You are your true self.
Yep, yet here on Earth am I all of my true self.
You are an extension of your true self. To conclude, you cannot be that which you are not. Yet, you are all that is.
Perfect place to conclude, as my brain cannot and has no need to argue with that. Well, hip hip hooray, third time lucky, as they say, we got it done. I enjoyed this muchly. In gratitude, in loving service, I am. And the link to the video mentioned, Find My Way Home, will be put in the description box below. Many thanks, one and all.